Aries. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot. Aries Love Tarot, Love Reading, channeled love messages from your person. We're going into thoughts, feelings, intentions, next moves. Let's just dig right in. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Angels and ancestors, please show us what we need to see for Aries. Please show us the cards. Ahu. The Four of Cups and the upright. The Empress is in reverse. Taurus, as well as Libra energy. Higher Self is in the upright, right below where the overall energy is going to be. And we have the Action of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords. On the other end of the Four of Cups, this is communication. And this is somebody coming in here in higher self energy, literally. Most likely, and it's looking, yeah, well, this is just clear. Six of Wands. This person coming through today wants to get your attention, Aries. Six of Pentacles in reverse is connected in the partnership placement to the Empress in reverse. A Taurus energy, but also bringing in Libra. And really super validating here that there's an emotional kind of unavailability around this person. There's also an energy of somebody that either hasn't been ready or available. There's a long-term energy here in the Empress. But again, we're looking at a reversal energy. So what's going on? It's also coming here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon and Taurus energy. And I want to show you. Look. We have in the deck I chose for you at the Tarot Closet today, somebody holding on to a cup. And you can see that the pentacles in it are actually glowing. They're putting off a glow. That's the Moon energy. This in the Moon energy around what is being hidden, what are feelings. So feelings about you, feelings about where you were, are, the future, because it does feel like it's somebody you're either on a major break from, communication breakdown, or you're not talking to. Yeah, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Look at this. On one end, we have higher self in the upright. So coming in a higher self energy, that means no ego. Getting out of ego. Here with the Action of Swords, with our Knight of Swords, who literally can't get here fast enough. This is somebody who wants to apologize. It's super clear. Four of Cups, your first placement coming down. Will you be expecting this? Maybe, maybe not. Connecting with the Six of Wands. They want to get your attention. What did they get over in the Five of Wands, by the way? It's really clear their ego. If you can see this person, oh wow, this is really clear. So the Lover's card is here in reverse. Somebody here has regret for choices made. For some of you, it's really validating with our Ten of Swords in reverse. The apology that's coming in, that yeah, this is someone, not only for some of you, maybe again, you're just not talking. There's a major communication breakdown, a pause in the connection. And some of you might be in a no contact, no communication. There might be some breakup energy that's here already. Somebody you're not talking to, quite literally major arcana, the Lover's card in reverse. And also the Empress in reverse. It's very validating around the emotional unavailability. Somebody that was not opening up. And again, not ready or not available around the connection to move forward. In which way? Because that's also an energy around the Lover's card. Commitment, feelings. And again, whether this is some arguing going on or there's a breakup here, this is somebody who has regret. And they're bringing that in with the apology in our Ten of Swords in reverse for breaking promises. The Knight of Cups. My gosh, in reverse. Look, the Five of Wands in reverse. This is literal, what I just talked about with the Five of Wands. But in reverse, I like that actually, because that, again, it's really validating around getting over the ego here. to make this apology, Aries. Boy, is that ever clear. So what are the details around that? What are the specifics? Again, that I'm not privy to all the details all the time, and I don't need to be. It's clear that somebody here broke some promises. They're coming in kind of a depleted, vulnerable way with this apology, with this regret. They regret literal actions that they took, choices that they made, promises that they broke. And they're coming here, getting out of their ego, higher self to apologize. If you can see each other, and I'm going to tell you something about the astrological energy that I'm channeling under in just a moment. If you can see each other at that party, the gathering, the event, the music event, whatever it is, then yeah, this is somebody who is kind of walking up to you, who's feeling brave. I don't know if that's the word that I want to use, but it feels that way. It might be that for some of you, you're not even expecting it. And obviously, it's not going to be for everybody that it's in person. Page of Cups. Yeah, I mean, that's how they're coming in. That can be like an immature, a student energy. And also, by the way, it's really validating as it's here in the upright, connected to the Empress in reverse, because there has been some immaturity here, both in how what things happened, literally broken promises on our Knight of Cups in reverse, connected to our Knight of Swords in reverse. Other end, Ten of Swords with the apology. So it's connected to like how we got here, but it's also connected right here to the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, what also, again, feels like the lack of a sincere apology, which is coming in. It could be literal chronological years between you, but that's really neither here nor there for me. That's, again, it's going to be very specific for you. The Ten of Cups is here in the upright. So you're here when you're meant to be here. I want to the Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, upright, Knight of Cups in reverse, connected to our lovers in reverse. It is just really clear that this is what's coming in here. And actually, before I tell you about the timing of when you're here, I do want to validate for those of you that this has been around platonic and or physical and something went on, that they owe an apology about around feelings or the future, whatever happened here that they're regretting, that is also here. And the Ten of Cups, by the way, is on the table. A new cycle, Mars, and Pisces energy. Did you have a life together in some form? Do you still? Were you working on that, or was it for the future? Because it is here on the table, and this is also really super validating that it can be around a literal event, around, again, friends, family. Now, this is what it's about. The way the cards are coming in right now, look, King of Pentacles, Two of Swords upright, King of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords upright, Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups, there is the regret, Hermit in reverse, Perspective in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and now we have all the Knights that are here, and look at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy, Justice, Major Arcana, exactly what's going on here, making it right. This is just really one of those readings today. And the Two of Wands, as you can see, the bottom of the deck. This is your energy, Aries, this person that you're waiting on. Maybe it's on bated breath. Maybe it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. Maybe you're not anymore and you're just checking in here. But it's here. And again, super validating. Justice, Libra energy connected to the heart chakra, the truth coming out, somebody making something right. Overall energy right above our higher self energy. What can I say? It's just really clear. And at this point, we have all of the Knights on the table, including the Knight of Pentacles, who's already slow. This reversal energy is definitely an energy around, no, it wants to go here, okay. Well, being kind of, maybe not sort of, a lot stubborn. It's already a very slow-moving energy. It is around the Pentacles, so it's both connecting to the relationship where you were or where you were heading. And life together is going to look different for everybody, whether that is or was around feelings, revealing, getting more serious and more exclusive, moving in, marriage, even family energy, what potentially somebody wasn't ready for or available for, also in our Empress in reverse. And that Pentacle just even around what they're coming in here to talk about, what they have regret about, what promises did they break. All 4 Knights are here. And by the way, the 2 of Swords is here. It connects both to the 5 of Wands in reverse and how this person is coming in. But it's also connecting to a decision for you to make. And here in Justice as well, this 11 master number, new beginnings, the partnership coming in a balanced way, the yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, again, making things right. Again, and again, a decision. I mean, that's really clear how they're coming in. Higher self, again, out of ego, justice to make it right, all leading us here to why the broken promises, the apology, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. And again, and the regret around those choices. And one of which, a big one, is the King of Pentacles in reverse. That pentacle, obviously around time, effort, where you're going, the relationship, the commitment, whatever level that means for you, it's like not following through. Something went on here, it is super clear. And it's connected to the, again, the kind of immature energy that can come through for me here in our Page of Cups. 8 of Swords in the upright. Also extremely validating. What are you can see that their hands here have like a rope, and all these black feathers here in our 8 of Swords today. A Gemini energy, by the way. Jupiter and Gemini energy. And Jupiter is expansive, and it's around timing, and it's prosperous, and things are moving. Well, you can see here somebody's been in their head. They're in their head now currently. It's like holding something back, and it's right here with the apology around the broken promises. More validating energy, Page of Wands in reverse. Struggle around it. So it's both a struggle around the movement with our Knight of Pentacles, so around the relationship, whatever level that means, but it's also around this. How long you've been waiting for it, because wow, is this validating for me. The 5 of Cups in the upright. Extremely validating around our lovers in reverse especially. This is somebody who has regret for how things were left or how they left things. It could be that there was literal walking away like in person, but it just feels like it goes way beyond that. Coming, our 4 of Cups, look. Our 5 of Cups, that energy around the conflict that's here. What changed, what's about to change, also connecting to that 5, the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, which is the planet of the mind and communication, and I want to tell you more about that. Look at the window here. It's like foggy. There's rain out here. You're here when you're meant to be here, so trust the timing on that, whether it's as I upload, release here for you at the Tarot Closet on YouTube, by the way, the only place that I release my readings. Please remember that if you are hearing, suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form, including those static videos where there's a different voice, but you listen and not so much, but just enough to go, yeah, that's Chris's. Those are Chris's readings. Keep those emails coming. It's in my video description and on the About Me page. So whether you're here in real time or not, I'm channeling for you under your season, Aries. And by the way, happy birthday. If you are here in real time, or if you're not, anyway, happy belated or happy upcoming. Whenever you are here, if you're here currently, sorry I missed your birthday. Happy birthday today, or again, happy birthday coming up. We just came out of our Mercury in retrograde in Pisces. A lot of emotional energy, misunderstandings, things being hidden. Maybe for some, it's just a extension of what's been hidden for a long time. That's going to be specific for you. We had our new moon in Pisces, which changed a lot of things. And we are literally a hop, skip, and a jump from a full moon in Libra. Look at this. Here in our Libra energy, heart chakra energy, justice. So this is super, super validating. I have to tell you, whether you can see each other or you communicate by way of SMS, social media, email, again, it's so specific for you. Somebody here is coming in to make things right. And it's really validating that for a lot of you, this has been a long time coming. It's the Hermit in reverse. Where we go, where one goes for clarity to kind of figure things out. Look at our Hermit today, holding up the lantern, about to go up the steps, going into a higher self energy, which we already see here. There's a light here. Coming out of that with clarity, with truth. Well, this reversal energy is super validating that for some of you, again, it's been ongoing for a while. Because there's a lot of like, oh, I got to make the right decision kind of energy. And I can see that around this person, but I also see this for you. And that's the thing, Aries, whether you want to put a pin in it or this is someone that you just want to know what's going on, but you've detached from or you want to detach from, obviously, you have a decision to make. And for some of you, perhaps you are stuck. I know the person coming through has been. Perspective is in reverse, and it's here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Look. Perspective connecting me to the Hangman energy. You can see the hot air balloons, which connects me to rising above. Some conflicting energy above the clouds. You get a clearer picture there. It's closer to the divine energy as well. The reversal energy is very validating around the Hangman in reverse, which really lines up with the Hermit in reverse as well, because when you get out of there, you got to go into the Death card. And around this person, what's been here around the Death card is ego, the death of the ego. To apologize, Queen of Cups in reverse. It's so clear. It's so clear. It's going right here with the Page of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the apology, and the Eight of Swords. And not only kitty cornered, cat cornered, catty corner to our justice, but like really a direct connection here. Is there something else around that Death card that this person needs to change or end or transform in order to bring this? Yeah, there might be other things like, location or other people, other things. And, well, you could say obstacles, which is also around just even communicating in our Five of Wands. But it's really validating for me that a lot of this is around this person and they're getting over that. But this reversal energy that comes through for me in perspective, again, is also very strongly connected to you. So getting out of that energy, shape-shifting into that energy, getting in one of those hot air balloons, being up there and being able to see above the clouds what you need to see for yourself, the decision you need to make, because there's a weight, I feel like, for a lot of you still around this person. And going into that Death card, for those of you that, want to make some major changes around waiting or not. Endings. Moving on, perhaps. That's super specific. If it's yours, I feel like you know if it's yours. The Tarot Closet. I miss talking to you. Channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self, literal today. Here with the Lover's card in reverse, regret. I miss talking to you. For those of you that aren't talking at all, I'm trying to get over my fear. Yeah. And ego. I want to talk again. So I'm trying to get over my fear. Look, I'm building up the courage to contact you. This is super validating because the fear connects to the ego. It's like you got it. Here, it's just not somebody who's sitting there going, oh, I'm afraid to contact Aries. It's connected to the ego. And that's really clear here that somebody is going into that higher self energy. I don't feel like quite the second. I write messages I never send. Right there on the Eight of Swords. I was a complete jerk. I have regret for how I left things, what went on there, and that Five of Cups, because that also connects me to, for some of you, an emotional communication, whether it was in person, apart. Fate is here. I know we met for a reason, Aries. I'm sorry I didn't reply. And I think these are the last. Yeah, okay. That's it. I have a lot to say. I have not moved on. I'm lying. So, are you in no contact? Just so you know. I cannot stand not talking to you. I want to talk again. I miss talking to you. This is just so incredibly clear. I'm trying to get over my fear. I write messages I never send. I'm building the courage to contact you. I'm sorry I didn't reply. I was a complete jerk. I mean, I can't even believe it. I can, but it's not surprising. Look, I feel so guilty. That connects to the regret. Oh, they're sending it again. I'm telling you, Aries. I write messages I never send. And look at this. I still love you. Do I think somebody's coming in here to make it right and bring some kind of offer? It doesn't feel like somebody's coming in here with an offer, but where this conversation, where this apology goes, I mean, that's not up to me. There's a decision to make here. We do have the Ten of Cups on the other end here of the Two of Wands. So if that's what you've been waiting for, it's not an automatic validation that that's what they're coming in with. Is it on the table? Yeah. Where things go, again, it's not up to me, but it's also really validating around what you've been waiting for, or the connection to the family relationship, life together energy. And again, if you can see each other, I am ashamed of the way I handled things. That's already been really clear in the Five of Cups and really, really clear in our Lover's card in reverse. I stay awake thinking of you. I write messages in my head over and over. I feel so at home with you. I know we met for a reason. It's right here on the Ten of Cups and Fate. It does connect me also to the Six of Cups energy. So for some of you, there is a long history, and it might be going into the past. In particular, if you're not expecting it. The last channeled love message from your person, Aries. Love messages. I think of you daily. Beautiful Aries, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.